Our next video is how to French braid. The French braid is what I would consider to be a gateway or foundation braid, meaning that if you can do this braid, you're going to be able to do a lot more braids. A French braid simply is using segments of hair added in as you go down to complete the braid. So instead of grabbing all of the hair at once like we did with a regular 3-strand braid, instead we take sections of hair from the top. Now there's a few ways you can get these sections of hair. You can simply pick up some sections with your fingers if you're good at that. Again, doesn't have to be an exact science. You just need to pick them up with your fingers. And so you can do that, or you can use a brush and pull back the top part of the hair like this, and then divide that into 3 sections. I prefer to just pick up 3 small but kind of equal in size strands of hair. Like that. So I've got 3 strands, a left, a middle, and a right. Now, just like the 3-strand braid we did earlier, you start by going right over the middle and then left over the middle. So you do that very first step, and sometimes I'll even take the right and do it over the middle again. So far it's exactly like your regular 3-strand braid. Now, I'm ready to take this piece and cross it over the middle. But first, I'm going to use my left hand and I'm going to pick up another piece of hair off to the side and add it in. Then I would continue just like a regular braid, crossing over. Okay. This does take a little practice to get used to holding the pieces in your hand. Just practice and you'll get there. So now I have the strand over here, and I grab a little piece of the hair over here, and I add it in, and I pull it over the middle again. To continue the braid, I take my left strand, grab a piece of hair, add it to this strand so it becomes one bigger strand, pull it to the middle. At first, things might look a little bit sloppy, but as you keep going, the whole braid will come together nicely. So again, I grab a piece from over here, add it to my right section, and pull it in. Okay, just like that. And I continue this process until I've added all the hair. If you add smaller sections, you're going to have kind of a more delicate looking braid. If you add bigger sections, it's going to be one of those chunkier kind of looks to it. I kind of go middle of the road. And grab and pull. So again, I'm going to add some of the hair that's hanging down. I'm just picking up a random chunk and adding it into this strand before doing my braid pattern. Okay. I can pull to kind of get it tight again. So then I'm going to grab a section on the left, bring it over, a section on the right, bring it over, and now I'm almost out of hair to add. So I'm going to kind of take a peek around. If there's any loose hair hanging down, I'm going to add it in. And then we just go into the regular 3-strand braid all the way down. The things to keep in mind is that holding on to the different strands of hair takes a little bit of practice, but it's very manageable. And then just grabbing sections and not being too picky about it. The nice thing about a French braid is that as long as you keep the pattern going, it will all come together and look really lovely afterwards. If I wanted this side to be a little tighter, I could have pulled a little more. But those loose braids are really in style, so I'm okay with that. And that is a French braid.